Good morning, guys. So I decided to do a little bit of an adventure. Me and Nicola have been on Anglesey for the weekend, but I've got the Monday off, so I figured I'll do a bit more of an adventure. Go check out a bit of a walk that I have been looking at for a while. It's a little bit more remote than the usual Snowdonia kind of hikes, and it's actually on the Snowdonian Slate Trail that I'm walking on currently. And then we go up onto the top of the mountains. But yeah, it's really nice and quiet around here, so I thought I'd do this instead of the usual touristy stuff and see something different. It's a bit cloudy at the moment, but hopefully the weather's going to get a little bit better and there's supposed to be some spectacular views. So yeah, come with me on a bit of an adventure. So sadly, it's pretty misty at the moment. When I come through on the Slate Trail, some beautiful views out to sea, and beautiful views over the mountains. This is supposed to be like a really kind of hidden gem though, this one. So I'm hoping the sun comes out and burns it off. It's still quite early in the day. It's not past midday yet, so maybe it'll burn off, who knows. But it'll just be a nice challenging hike, get me out of the house, and it's so quiet around here, it's lovely. So I can hear the jet planes above us that fly at the RAF base. It's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure they're above the clouds though. We're still in it at the moment, although the sun is getting pretty bright over there. So hopefully it's going to burn off the clouds soon, and then we can get to seeing some views. I'm alright walking in at the moment because it's all uphill anyway, and it stops me from getting too hot anyway. So it'll be a nice walk up to the top, and then hopefully clouds will burn off and I can see some views. So we seem to be above the clouds now. We've got some awesome cloud inversions all over Snowdonia. Beautiful. I think that's the ridge that we walk along in the background. So it goes to the top there, drop down over that ridge over there, and then up that big one in the background. So it's going to be a pretty hefty day of ups and downs, but I'm up for the challenge. It's going to be fun. No, you shake hands yet? No. Fair enough. So there's Snowdon, the red bit in the middle, that's Cribgoch. That's the highest mountain in Wales. I've got a beautiful view over it. Wow. Okay, so that's the top of the first mountain. Absolutely amazing views all around Snowdonia. And it looks like a quite nice ridge walk now. Beautiful views that way. Really kind of rugged terrain. Some nice water pools. Yeah, it should be a good walk this. So I've decided to wear my Ultra Lone Peak 7s today, just because I didn't know how much scrambling would be on it, and I prefer to feel the rocks when I'm scrambling. They are super comfy, they're like slippers. And since the peninsula hike I did with my dad, I am starting to convert more to trail runners. I do like the lightness of them. You can go a lot faster, but I do like the extra stability on your ankles that boots give you. What an absolute place. Wow. Yeah, and on this kind of grassy stuff, my feet are comfortable enough anyway. Gorgeous. Snowdon is truly looking majestic over there. Wow. And down there, that looks like the best place to wild camp I've seen in a long time. Look at that. Beauty little spot. Could have a nice swim in there, looking over Snowdon. I'm coming back here. So it looks like we're joining up with the slate trail just for a second. Just down there where the little tarn is, where the little bridge goes across. That is the slate trail. I do remember it being super boggy up here when I did the slate trail, cut over the tops down to Blenheim Festiniog. And yeah, the ground is pretty boggy today. This is where the ultras do not come into their own in boggy weather. But apparently they dry really quick, so who knows, eh? But yeah, this little section where it's boggy could do with my big boots. So I'm sure that tarn looked nicer than it actually was. It was full of mud and bog water up to your knees, so you couldn't stand up. I was kind of just hovering on the surface, just trying to avoid getting my legs in the mud. But yeah, it was still nice to get a bit of a wash off. The trails are absolutely beautiful. It looks like we're coming up to a bit of a slate ruin at the moment. I'm pretty sure I went through here on the slate trail. And yeah, and then we go up through the saddle, and then I'm guessing along the mountain, the big mountain that's been on our view all day. The trails are pretty good. They are a bit boggy, so I'm kind of getting a bit lost. It's pretty hard to find the trail, but just keep heading towards the mountain. I'm sure I'll get there. Anyway, let's check out these slate ruins. Jesus Christ. Talk about looking for a needle in a haystack. I've just spent a good hour and a half looking for that. I'm probably going to be walking into the night now. Whoo! Oh, at least getting lost you find beautiful places like this nice little waterfall. Right, so because I lost my wallet, I didn't actually have a proper break, so I'm stopping for about 10 minutes now. I did actually bring some food with me, so I'm going to chow down on this, get to the top of this main mountain, maybe have a beer on the top, and then I think I've got enough daylight to get back, so I should be alright. It's just a bit touch and go when I lost the wallet, and I had to pretty much go back up about 500 foot, looking through bog, and yeah, basically I had to retrace my steps for about 1.5 miles or something. Ridiculous. Don't lose your wallet. It's not a nice experience. So I've made it to the top of the biggest mountain on the trail. You can see Snowdon right behind me just there. Huge, isn't it? Yeah, it's been a beautiful trail so far. Barely bumped into anyone, just a few people down by the quarry, and that's about it. I've had it all to myself. I've still got a way to go though, so I better get a move on before the daylight starts to disappear. I think I've got about 2 hours of daylight left, maybe 2.5 hours of daylight, something like that. So yeah, better get doing it before get myself into a mischief. Catch you in a bit. So one more to get up over. I'm gonna have a beer on the top and then it's downhill back to the car. A good like 3 miles downhill, but still. Okay, so that's me at the top of the last one now. It's all the way straight down to the bottom, but before that, I need to have a beer up here. It's absolutely stunning. Just going to chill out for a good 10 minutes, have my beer, and then it should be a straight shot down to the road and back to the start of the car. So, yeah, it's been an amazing hike. I love the cloud inversions. It's a shame I can't see lower down in the valleys, but it's been pretty special getting the cloud inversions all day. Top hike. Alright, so you can pretty much see what we walked up today. All the way up here, all the way up that one at the back, down across, through the mine, up Big Boy here, down there, up there, down there, and then up that one. I'd like to think I could have done it a little bit quicker if I hadn't lost my wallet, but that's just the way it goes. I'm currently beer powered. And I should be back at the car within an hour, I reckon. I wasn't going to go get any food, but I think after the day that I've had, losing my wallet and all that kind of stuff, I might nip into Bed Gullet, get myself a bit of food. Why not? I'm on holiday. Right, so it looks like I'm running out of battery, so I'm going to sign off now. That was an epic hike. Beautiful scenery, amazing cloud inversions. Pretty challenging, boggy, rocky, good terrain in parts, but yeah, quite challenging. Just a shame I lost my wallet, but like I say, I'm glad I found it. Ooh, catches you off guard, that kind of stuff. Anyway, yeah, it's coming up to winter. I don't know how active I'm going to be over winter. Hopefully I will be. I've got better gear this year, so hopefully I'll be out in the winter, but the idea of sitting in a tent from like 3:30 in the afternoon in winter doesn't do well for my old noggin. Got too many thoughts rolling around up there, so yeah, I'll probably I don't know, do some kind of bushcraft camping instead, do something where I can have a fire because I like the entertainment. Anyway, we'll find out. Yeah, I'm pretty tired, so I'm going to sign off now. If you like this kind of thing, like and subscribe. Don't forget to look at my Sky Trail videos and my Clym Peninsula videos, because they need a little bit more love. I do a lot of hard work on them trails and they don't get as many views as I think they would. Anyway, signing off. Catch you in the next one.